warm welcome and a good afternoon to all our viewers from around the world. This is the final of the Champions Trophy 2025. It started in Pakistan, now the final stop in Dubai. And it is two former champions who'll go head-to-head in what should be a cracking contest. The teams came a little while earlier. Rohit Sharma, Mitch Santner will captain the two teams. The fans have made their way to the ground early. And like I mentioned, the atmosphere already at the ground, terrific. And the star players will come to the show. Kohli, Williamson, and it was Mitch Santner won the toss, decided to bat first. And it is going to be one hell of a contest. And that's what they're playing for. It's the Champions Trophy 2025. And that's how the two teams made their way into Dubai and the final. India beat Australia on this very ground. South Africa, New Zealand. New Zealand was superb in that game. They dominated South Africa and have come here to challenge India in this final. So all set for play to start. Mohammad Shami, the man who'll start the proceedings. Play says Richard Illingworth. And Young, the man on strike. Oh, straight away past the outside edge. That's a good shot. Very controlled. And the first boundary of the innings. Oh, that's a good strike. It's gone the distance. He's picked the bones out of this one. Fractionally short.
Swing of the bat, a short delivery that's been bowled, and he just went onto the front foot, and he just had so much time. When you watch this young man bat, that's the first thing you notice, the amount of time he has.
Oh, lovely shot this. The first one was good, but this is deft touch. The way he's adjusted here just shows the ability and the skill of this young man. Oh, beautiful shot. That's a shot of a subcontinental player. The wrist work, fabulous here.
Wow, the flick. The previous boundary we showed was a poor ball. It was short. There was nothing wrong with this. This was about middle, maybe middle and leg by the time it got to him. And he just flicked it. In fact, it went on the angle towards off stump. That is a right whip with the bottom hand.
Wow. Some gorgeous shots already. Oh, edges, lucky. 4 more. There's no third man. Oh, that's a good shot. Very good shot. To bring up the 50 for New Zealand. It's come in good time. After 7, it's 51 for Willis.
Yeah, lovely short-arm jab. It's all been about Rachin Ravindra of late. Now Young. That wasn't a bad delivery. Signs that it's a decent pitch. 50 up for New Zealand, 51 in just 7 overs.
Really close that one. It was drifting. It looked close enough to be taking a piece of leg and given out. So that's all it will need to do. I think that discussion is all about it feels like it is close enough for me. Will Young walks off.
One of Chakravarti's strengths, stump to stump. Particularly hard to pick. This time it's a leg spinner. Young gets right across. That's not missing him. Straight away he knew how straight that delivery was. And a huge wicket for India, just what they needed. Young goes for 15. New Zealand lose their first. It's 57 for 1.
That did not trouble Kane Williamson whatsoever. Back foot punch of the highest quality.
That's a shot of a man in form. Stand on top of the bounce, and you've just walked to the crease. against Shami, who you know will be there and thereabouts all the time. That is as classical as it gets in a game that is moving in a direction of power. That is just placement and timing at its absolute best.
Bolden couldn't pick it, DK, you were spot on. Loggin on the money straight away from Kuldeep. And it's the end of Rachin Ravindra.
Soon after power play, it's Kuldeep Yadav. He hasn't had his best tournament here, but today he started with a bang. On the off stump, Rachin Ravindra goes. India back on top. Kuldeep Yadav will be a very relieved man. He needed that wicket, and I think it's going to be a day where he's going to pick up more wickets as well. Good start by New Zealand, but India clawing back and absorbing pressure, putting it back to New Zealand. New Zealand lose their second. Rachin Ravindra goes for 37, 69 for 2.
Chip straight back, beautiful from Kuldeep. He's picked up the big wicket of Williamson, and India are right back in charge here.
Kuldeep Yadav on a roll here. Just the fact that the New Zealand team hasn't picked up the wristband is very evident. Looking for the one that comes back in, but not this one. Was the googly that was going away. Kane Williamson not picking that one up at all, but Kuldeep making sure he held on to that nicely. India on top. Bleed blue in a big way. See the crowd as well. They're all in arms and support right now. Kane Williamson, a big wicket. Goes for 11. New Zealand 75 for 3.
He's timed that fine. One bounce for 4. And Mitchell needs to play shots like these. We saw in the previous game. Just got marooned a little bit. It's a good shot.
Yes, it is. And he's a very good player. Mitchell is a very good player of spin bowling. Look at the way he's pulled it from outside the off stump. Maybe you could say that a little bit of an edge, but he knew where the fielder was. And the fielder was a lot towards his right, so he would have had to really make the good ground to get under it.
That's a good shot. The finger has gone up straight away. No problems this time for Paul Rifle. Now will New Zealand review? They have.
We have a player review for LBW, the original decision is out. Check the feet, it's a fair delivery. Looking at the split screen at the moment. The ball is passing under the bat, bat's going across it, so I want to check ultra air just to no bat. Okay, it's coming up now. Flat line, the gap, keep going. Yeah, ball has passed the bat, there's no bat involved, flat line, ball dropper, whenever. The original decision is out. That ball is pitching in line. The impact is in line. The wicket's hitting. Paul, stay with your original decision. Out, stand back. On screen signal.
Yes, very confident all round. The bowler, the umpire, and the correct decision being made in the end. So India stifling the runs, and they've been rewarded now. The 4th wicket goes down, and New Zealand in more than just a spot of bother. 108 for 4. That's a good hit. After 81 balls, a 6. And it's Glenn Phillips. And that'll end the over. 1, 2, 3 for 4.
Yeah, he's a lovely striker down the ground. In the slot this time. Didn't hesitate one bit. Quite capable of playing a cameo.
That's a good shot. So he's been busy ever since he's come. Glenn Phillips, at least making the bowlers think a bit. 6 in the last over now, boundary. Rohit had pulled the field up.
Short, pulled. Fielder can't get there. It is Phillips that continues to score the boundaries in this partnership. This is a very good shot, very good placement as well. He's allowed the ball to come and then hit it at the last moment. He knew where the fielder was. Good effort, very good effort that from Shubman Gill, but not good enough. And put down, tipped over the bar. Think it's the skipper, Rohit Sharma, jumping full stretch and could just tip it over the bar.
Just short enough for Mitchell. Got up, decent hang time for Rohit Sharma, but just clipped the fingertips and went away over the head.
Short, and a man out there, diving forward, puts it down. Shubman Gill, another chance goes down. Jadeja cannot believe it.
Well, they're not helping themselves. This is not easy again, though, I will say. Made good ground, away to his left, toe into the bat once more. But gets there in the end, he gets there comfortably enough. Another one you'd think you'd like to hold on to. Spills out, Phillips picks up a single. Jadeja can't believe it. 36 overs have been bowled.
Gone, bowled in. Classic dismissal from Chakravarti. He bowls straight, he gets wickets. What a tournament he is having.
Well, that's the danger I was talking about, playing off the back foot. If you can't pick which way the ball is going to turn, giving himself a little bit of room because he played 2 punches off the back foot to the deep cover region. Looking to do that again. This one's the wrong one, which is going to come in. And he had no idea. Leaving that open, that gap open, the ball has sneaked through. And it's a big wicket because he really was the danger man, Glenn Phillips. He's gone for 34 of 52, and New Zealand have lost half their side at 165.
Oh, trouble at the non-strikers in.
I think they collided, did they, the New Zealand players? It was just an absolute mess, and the absolute wrong person. Yeah, they did. The wrong person you want in that situation with the ball in his hand is dead-eyed Jadeja, who usually just knocks them over. You'll regard that as a real miss. Jadeja.
He needs a release shot. He gets to a 50 for now. It's taken him 91 balls. It's the slowest of his ODI career. Slowest in the tournament too. Zakir Ali got an 87 ball 50 versus India. But that day with Tawhid Rido and Zakir Ali, they got some runs towards the tail end of the innings. Right, it's connected there. There's a boundary. A boundary after 65 balls. And they need many more of those.
Quick, let me say something now. He can play. Michael Bracewell can play. He really has got a lot of power. They nickname him the Beast because he is a strong man.
Right, straight up. But it's long enough. This is exactly what Ian Smith was referring to when he saw pace on the ball.
Well, Bracewell, he loves that. And that is exactly what New Zealand need in these last 6 overs, is power like this, but also a degree of belief. Back yourself to do it, because that is straight out of the middle of the bat, and that has gone a long way, a serious long way. Maybe that is the trigger point right there.
18-9-8-6. Very different game.
.200 up for New Zealand. 5 overs and change remaining. On the way to 240. Mitchell goes directly where he was. One bounce four.
Yes, picked his spot nicely. That's just the man who was called in when they realized they're one shot in the circle. Now he's dropping back, but it's after this boundary. He's just opening that front foot, get the right direction.
That's the conundrum sometimes that captains face when you've got a guy on strike who can play the lap sweep.
It's it fine enough for four more, does Mitchell. More boundaries starting to flow now.
Just what New Zealand needed. A real flurry. Mitchell up in his ante. Bracewell's been fantastic, and just again on this occasion it's slightly too straight from Mohamed Shami. It's pace off, it's into the surface. That deep fine has come up inside the circle because Mitchell took initiative first ball of the over. He picked his target.
Straight to cover. Just loops it to Rohit Sharma. Takes the catch, ends the innings of Daryl Mitchell. Shami gets a little bit of redemption.
Shami goes full on this occasion. Mitchell can't find the middle of the bat. It's been a patient innings. He's given New Zealand a chance. Just outside edge. No power, no elevation. Rohit Sharma just has to take a couple steps to his right. Simple catch. Daryl Mitchell has given them a chance. He goes for 63. New Zealand 211 for 6.
Gets it. Just gets enough of it. Good delivery, but Bracewell up to it.
Yeah, you got to give credit to the batsman here because he made the move early. He had picked his spot, wanted to get into a good position, and ensured that he got some bat on it.
He's got that, Bracewell. Such brute force. Way over long on for 6.
Yes, he's got the power. This is a terrific little cameo from him. 41 now.
It's deep mid-wicket. They want to because they want Bracewell on strike. Saintler's quick, but I don't think he's quick enough. Good piece of fielding in the deep from Virat Kohli.
Yes, a good throw on the bounce. He wanted to keep Bracewell on strike, and really Virat Kohli just giving his wicket away. All KL Rahul had to do was take the bails off. Just overstretching there as he leaves the field for right. 239 for 7.
Last over. Fine. And foot's not quite good enough from Jadeja. Hit the foot, then onto the boundary, advertising 4 to start the last.
It's good batting using the pace, not trying to fight it to the leg side. It's a good ball from Shami. He's executed beautifully. He's unlucky there. Jadeja got around. Just couldn't get enough of the boot on it.
Just opening the face of the blade just at the right time. It's a good shot.
Just gets it past Kuldeep. We'll come back for a couple. Bring up a very important half-century for Michael Bracewell. He's 39 deliveries. The previous times he's gone past 50 in ODI cricket, he's turned them into hundreds. Won't get that opportunity today, but it's been a valuable innings. Nathan Smith might push. Chance for a run out at the keeper's end, but he can't pick it up cleanly. Akshar Patel, a couple off the last delivery, 12 off the last over, and New Zealand will post 251 for 7. ICC Men's Champions Trophy final. First 10 overs, 69 for 1. The last 10 overs, 79 for 2. Through the middle, 103 for 4 off 30 overs. That was when the spinners took control. New Zealand's batting lineup just couldn't quite get things going.
Vindra was brilliant at the top of the order. Just would love to have gone on for another couple of overs to take that spin challenge. Daryl Mitchell played a real anchor role through the middle, and then Bracewell at the back end. 53 from 40. He was outstanding. Got New Zealand to a total. This is what you need to know about this surface. There's not any demons in it. There wasn't a huge amount of spin, and that's highlighted by partnerships all the way through, as it's been right throughout this tournament. Just the inability for one of those partnerships to go on and be 100 plus and put India under some kind of pressure.
And Shami expensive and Hardik as well, but it's the men below them. The 4 spin bowling options: Varun Chakravarti, Kuldeep Yadav, Akshar Patel and Ravindra Jadeja. All absolutely superb. 5 wickets between them. First 51 balls, we had 8 boundaries. 8 boundaries in the first 51 balls. There was 1 boundary in the next 100 deliveries in that innings, and that just shows you the tail of the tape. 3.2, 3.4, 3.7, right through the middle. It was just all about the Indian spin bowlers, and they kept a lid on anything New Zealand were trying to do. Finished well by Bracewell, and New Zealand have managed 251 for 7. That is the situation. ICC Men's Champions Trophy up for grabs. India need 252 to win.
It's the final coming up.
Bowled in. Beautiful from Kuldeep. And India are right back in charge here.
And put down. Gone. Bowled him.
Such brute force. A little play and a miss. We saw a touch of swing for Shami. Starts with a maximum. Brilliant from Rohit Sharma. Setting the tone at the top. Slightly short and punished.
Well, tall bowlers often have a natural length, and New Zealand have a lot of tall bowlers in this lineup, but that natural length to Rohit Sharma is on to the pull, of that bat. That is classic Rohit Sharma.
Whipped leg side and away to the boundary for 4.
Well, Dinesh Karthik mentioned the pull. Thinking of Rohit Sharma, you think of the flick as well. Timing and touch. You don't have to belt a cricket ball.
Drives on the offside this time for 4 more. Rohit Sharma started in beautiful fashion, 22 without loss.
Well, there was not a lot wrong with that delivery. That was hit on the up. Hit into the ground.
Down the wicket, down the ground, over, long on, and all the way for 6.
And all the way, a very long way. Nessie's added to his repertoire in the last couple of years. He charges the seamer, and he charges with one intention, and that is to belt it for 6.
That has just been dispatched with disdain. The four ball.
He was just waiting for that. Bowlers now fearful of pitching it up because they may get charged and belted down the ground. He just waits and sits a bit deeper. Look at that back foot, waiting. So much time. Great players have time. It's not that short, but it's been dispatched.
Now he's gone very high, but I think he's gone long enough too. It's his third six. 50 comes up for India in the 8th over.
India's fastest 50 in the tournament. Rohit Sharma is having a ball 39 of 31, but look at the balance and the execution. He wants it badly. On an absolute high. What a strike force he is.
Playing the field beautifully. In all fairness, he got the ball to play that shot, but he knew exactly where the fielders were.
He's toying with the bowling, as I say. A straight six followed by this delicate half flick. Yeah, it was dead set of playing that shot in position early and just a scoop, nothing more than that. Beautiful batting.
Now goes over the infield on the offside. He's peppering the boundary at the moment. And in the twinkling of an eye, he's got to 47. 8 gone, it's 59 for no loss.
Superb batting. We saw a flip over the infield for 4. We saw a great 6. And have a look at this hammer blow over point. Yeah, you've got to be better than that. Either you swing or seam the ball, or you work with change of pace when you're bowling to somebody like Rohit Sharma. Otherwise, it's going to absolutely nail you.
For Rohit Sharma, it's come in very good time. Just 41 balls. The first time he's batted through the power play and beyond. And look at the impact straight away. 58-50 to go with 32 hundreds. Gee, some of these players build giant monuments.
Yeah, you can talk about the statistical giant that he is, but what about the entertainment industry? What about the entertainment that he provides? Still absolutely stunning to watch when he hits that straight 6 or that uppercut or a flick for a 6.
Oh, gets the edge, lucky. This will run away to the boundary. Ramiz, just sit down. Let's leave this to Smithy. He's still searching for that slip.
Well, I am, because it's New Zealand's best chance to hit the outside edge. The best chance for them to get in this game is to get a wicket. And you've got to have fielders in catching positions where you think the ball is likely to go. And that's just, to me, straightforward slip catch. A straightforward slip catch. You've got to have someone in there.
Get that long on in.
But from time to time, they will play shots like these because this man is very, very good coming down the wicket to spin. And he finishes off that over with a 6. 10 came off it. And he's up and running to 86 for no loss.
Hardly seemed to have hit this one. It went flat. Took on the fielder at long on and missed it quite easily in the end. Lovely feet work and coming out of the crease and making it look ridiculously easy.
Music is starting to play as it's been playing right through the innings break. We'll play this song for the next 20 years and still be dancing to it. Ramiz already is. Marginally short the length. Not that much, but he rocks onto that back foot so well. Rohit Sharma's playing a fabulous innings here.
Yeah, this really is a classic hit. Because it wasn't such a bad ball. He made it into one because he just stayed where he was in terms of crease position. And then the uninhibited flow of the bat. Beautifully struck.
And the 100 comes up. And it's come in good time. In a chase in the final. The first century opening partnership in a Champions Trophy final in a chase. It's 100 for no loss. That's in the air. And what a catch! And that's what was needed. Just out of thin air. It's that flying man again, Glenn Phillips. Ever you needed something straight away after a break, you wanted this. This is magnificent.
This is incredible again. Oh, look at that. There's a lesson in it. Do not hit anything in the air around Glenn Phillips, to his right, to his left, above him. What a catch. What a catch. Shubman Gill, who is batting so well, he'll be very upset with himself. 31 of 50, 105 for 1.
And that's close. He's given him. The ball did turn. He took his time. And very first ball from Bracewell, he struck.
He was looking to play it to the onside. He's gone for it, and he should go for it. Best batters should go for the referral.
We've got a player review for LBW. The original decision is out. I've checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. Front on, please. I'm looking at split screen. And the ball is very close to the bat. Can I get ultra edge? Ultra edge ready, go forward, 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 forward. Keep going. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. There is no bat involved. Ball tracker once again. Original decision is out. That ball is pitching outside off, impacting line, wickets hitting. Paul, stay with your original decision of out, stand back. You're on screen.
And the correct decision.
Signal.
So two in quick succession for New Zealand. And the door opens even more as far as the Kiwis are concerned. You can see the elation. 2 wickets after the drink break.
The whole stadium were holding their breath collectively, waiting for that DRS to go up. Virat Kohli goes for 1, huge wicket. Now 106 for 2, India.
That's safe in the gap and will cross the line. He's a good player of spin, Shreyas. We've seen that in this tournament already.
Yeah, he's a very good player of spin because he's got such decisive footwork. He gets back in the crease, uses his height to his advantage, stands nice and tall, plays it with a relatively straight bat.
Challenge is gone, just like that. Absolutely, that's born out of pressure, consistency, and it's Ravindra Latham. And it's goodbye to Rohit Sharma.
Yeah, one could feel it. Instinctively, he's a 6-hitter. He doesn't want to be bogged down. So itching really to get cracking again. And from a neutral to a top gear was always going to be tough, even for the likes of Rohit Sharma, who's such a brilliant striker of the ball. What a blow this is. India lose another one. Their settled skipper is done for 76. 122 for 3.
Well, there's one. There's one. How effective is it? No. Oh, yes, just enough. Brilliant piece of out cricket by Will Young. So small the margins in this game.
Well, this is athleticism at its very best. This should have been 6. I don't know whether it'll be given as a 6 or not. But he leapt in the air and was in contact with the cushions when he wanted to throw the ball back into play. So it's a 6.
Oh, just past a diving square leg. Finds the gap, finds the boundary.
150 up for India. Just a fraction short on this occasion from Phillips.
And he does. He does. He knows in the back of his mind that he can belt Phillips. If it's the right time to do it. He decided it was. 50 partnership.
That's exactly what you're saying, DK. It's just an error in length there. It's just slightly too full from Phillips. He's been into the surface. This time he goes up and over the top. Just straight into the slot for Shreyas Iyer. He's a tall man. He's got a great reach. Sounds like a beautiful cricket batter. 109 metres.
Because one goes for 6 and the next goes to long on, and he's put it down. He has put it down. Jamieson at long on. That is a key moment in this run chase.
This was big. Shreyas Iyer getting a tad too close to the ball there. Simple catch to Jamieson. They've said in Dubai, because of the ring of lights on top, at times you tend to lose the ball. Could that be the reason why he did that? Well, we'll never know, but you can see the disappointment already.
Pulled. Short arm jab. He's timed a few beautifully. This time the placement perfect from Akshar Patel.
Outstanding from Akshar. It's not an easy shot with the angle from around the wicket. The ability to catch up with it. Stay in control and the hand whip through the ball. Great control of your wrists. Just what he needed. That's his first boundary in 34 deliveries.
And in the air, and does carry. Straight after drinks. This time, no mistake from Rachin Ravindra. Santner the man yet again.
With the last drinks break, the border collapse for India. Will this one be the same? They've put a couple down. And it's that man, the skipper, Mitchell Santner, with the ball in hand, and Rachin Ravindra, a beautiful catch behind square. Made some good ground, diving forward. Shreyas Iyer goes for 48. Is there another twist in this? It's 183 for 4.
Big slog sweep, man out there, over his head for 6. Excellent end to the over. 190 for 4, India.
Not something you'd expect because the wicket had just fallen the over. But Akshar Patel backing his ability to slog sweep and got it right of the centre of the bat. Ebbs and flows so far has been brilliant in this final. It'll be interesting to see who goes the distance.
It's a shot he plays very well, and the shot he's played at crucial times in this tournament. Just from time to time, India playing these shots to take the pressure off.
Yes, even against the Australians in the semi-finals, he was stepping down the pitch and playing this shot beautifully. Straight back and trying to play across the line, just hit it with the turn, allowed the ball to come onto the bat, and then playing this shot breaks the tension just that little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit.
10 fours and 8 sixes for India. Oh, just to the right. I think the fielder was anticipating the ball would go to his left. They'll come back for 2. It's a good over this. 10 off it. 200 comes up for India. 18 this partnership. Right, is that a miscue? Is that a miscue? Will O'Rourke takes the catch. The New Zealand keep chipping away at this India score. One more wicket goes down.
Well, that's a terrible shot. That's the only way to describe it. Looking to play against the turn. Last over. Look what happened. Was there a need for it? Needed 49 runs of 51. Was there a need to take a chance when the fielder is down there? There was no need to do that. You're well set. You're batting on 29. Your job was to stick around. But he didn't do that. Half the side gone for 203. Chapper in 29.
Finds a gap on the offside. Wide open spaces for. The fast bowler came back, just erred in length, a little too full.
Well, that's what they've got to do, because just like India's fast bowlers conceded runs, New Zealand's fast bowler, the ball coming out of the bat that much quicker, will be a little bit easier to score. This was a nice little half volley, but it still had to be put away from the fielder as well. And he's done it in style. Power and elegance there in that shot.
Maybe or maybe not. That is just crunched down the ground with so much power. It's top deck stuff.
That's huge. Well, that's one of his favourite shots. You saw it even in the last game when he smashed a couple straight down the ground into the royal box. This time it's the other end. Result the same. Nice free bat swing. Well stayed set for him. He'll play the big shots if he gets the opportunity, Hardik Pandya.
Is there another twist in the tail of this match? Is there? No, that's over middle. What a glorious cricket shot, one bounce for.
He's in a hurry, you're right, he wants that white jacket. There's no messing around with Hardik Pandya at the crease. He knows there's still Jadeja to follow, and he's not waiting till the final overs. This is a crunching blow. Chips down the track and smashes it. That's been hit with immense power.
In this situation, that's one of the shots of the night and the day for me. That is just so fantastic. Straight up. That'll be caught and bowled. This game is not over yet, folks. It is not quite over.
That was quick. That surprised Hardik Pandya. That's hit it through the tall man. The extra effort in this delivery. You can see barely had time to come around. He's spooning a straightforward catch, keeping the game alive. With India needing is still 11 from 15. And they've lost wicket number 6. Hardik Pandya goes for a breezy 18. It's 241 or 6. Dressing room now just ready to explore and celebrate. 2 needed. And that's gone away into the fence for 4. It's the Champions Trophy for India. They win it after 12 years. And it's another ICC tournament going their way. They played like champions. And they deserve this Champions Trophy 2025. They've outplayed New Zealand. They've outplayed every other team in this tournament. And once again, it's an ICC tournament where they win it unbeaten. Yes, the sky lights up. It's celebration time for a team that's been super consistent in the last few months. It's time to celebrate. They do what they always do. They compete and they fought till the very end, till this happened. It was Jadeja who got the winning runs. And you can see the Indian team, they've been really consistent over the last 18 months or so. So India winners of the Champions Trophy 2025.
Right, the turning point of this match. New Zealand had two key players they had to get rid of, India.
And Kuldeep Yadav started off with a beauty. And this turned the game on its head, because he was batting magnificently. And then to get the senior pro, the experienced Williamson, in the very next over, made it 2 out of 2. And all and sundry, that was the turning point of this contest. So India, the Champions Trophy winners, they shared the trophy in 2002, won it in 2013, and now after 12 years, they win it against New Zealand with Rohit Sharma at the helm.
The 2025 champions of the ICC Champions Trophy. Congratulations to India.
One of the rookies, one of the backroom boys. Such a special occasion. An iconic shot there behind the Champions logo. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant for their fans.